right. Good evening, everybody. We are back again. Oh my gosh, this has been a busy few days. Uh, we did a stream Saturday. We did a stream Sunday. We did the eclipse on Monday, which was amazing, by the way. If you've missed it, get on our YouTube or Facebook channel. It's even still up on Twitch, and check that out. Uh, and then tonight, I went outside, and it's gorgeous out. So I quick ran out here, put my cowboy boots on, and I didn't even put any socks on. I came right out here. We opened the roof and powered the scopes up, and we are we're gonna have a little bit of fun tonight. Uh, as you know, it's galaxy season. Yes, I think it's officially here. There's galaxies galore. It is crazy how many galaxies are out there. Uh, we're here, and we're going to do some more galaxies tonight. Um, there's still plenty of nebulas in the skies, but you know, we're going to try and get some of these galaxies in the books, and then maybe we'll go back and do a few nebula. Kind of break it up a little bit. Um, there's still plenty of cool stuff to see. Maybe I'm thinking if we start a little earlier, we can start up the C6R Lucy, and then we can take our C14 Clyde, and maybe we'll go over to Orion. And we'll pick one of the nebulas in Orion, maybe the Horsehead Nebula. Maybe we could do the Horsehead. Maybe we should do that. Let's do the Horsehead, and then we'll take the two scopes, because they're bright objects, and then we can have fun using both scopes and comparing them from a very large Cassegrain style telescope in Clyde with the Hyperstar now. We're down at f2, and we could go over to our C6R, which is a 6-inch refractor, and that we'll just see what happened. I think that one is I think it's f7. Oh my gosh, don't quote me. I knew what it was. Frank told me all about it when we got it, and I can't remember. But we should do that. It'll be lots of fun. I'm almost excited thinking about it. It's crazy. So yeah. So tonight, I think if you see our title and our ticker up there, we are NGC 4435, and this is the eyes. Yes, the eyes have it. No pun intended. The eyes have it tonight. This is we're going to go over here to Stellarium in a minute, and this is part of it's in Markarian's chain. A Markarian's chain is it's just a slew of galaxies. We're going to see that in Stellarium. Make sure that you get Stellarium for your phone or for your PC. They are both free. You can pay for the version on your phone if you want, but the stuff in there isn't really going to probably help you a whole lot, especially if you're newer to astronomy. I paid for it on my phone. I haven't really used any of the paid stuff. I just use it to find stars when I'm setting up telescopes on my phone, and to see what's what and see what constellations are out, because we really don't know here. We tried to, but I can't remember all that stuff. It just it's too much for my brain. So let's see here. I wanted to show you real quick. If, like I said earlier, if you missed our eclipse coverage yesterday, you missed a great show. Go back, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. They're all on there. Twitch is still on there. Go check it out. Even if you have to kind of scroll through it kind of quick, make sure you're checking it out. It's super cool. And I'm going to show you a couple images. We got these from the solar eclipse yesterday. This particular photo is at the beginning of the eclipse. It is with our Lunt 50 and our Mallencam DS287C. What a beautiful picture. You can see all those features on the sun there. It's absolutely amazing. And then, oh, look at this. This is an overexposed picture. Look at the flare at the top of that. Look at the prominence. That is absolutely crazy, crazy. What an amazing picture. And here we go at full eclipse. Wow, as full as we got it here in Arizona, we only got it about 70%. Look at the prominences coming out of the sun that you can see because it got dark. That is absolutely crazy. Oh my goodness. I love it. That is an amazing, amazing picture. That is so cool. There's all kinds of eclipse pictures. Some people had some really amazing ones. We were really lucky to have a good sky and get all that we did here. It was very cool. So there we have it. Let's see here. Let's close some of these things because we can always come back and get those. All right. So here we are. We are at the eyes in Markarian's chain. These are smaller objects. This is a magnitude 10.80 reduced to 10.97 from the air masses tonight. They're bright, but they're 10 is not very bright. For Clyde, it's not bad because we're using that F2 system on there from Star Arizona or Hyperstar. So it's not too bad, but they are smaller. It's a little harder to magnify, but they are amazing. And like I said, once we start getting into this, you're going to see how many galaxies there are. It's crazy. I'm going to pop you over to Stellarium right here. All right. Look at this jumbled, crazy mess. That doesn't seem that many, right? We did the Black Eye Galaxy the other night, and we did the Whale Galaxy and the Crowbar Galaxy up over here, as you can see. There's the Sombrero Galaxy. I want to do that one. But let's scroll in here a little bit. There's probably, a dozen or two galaxies here. We're going to start scrolling in here. Look at the galaxies that pop out of there. These are all galaxies. These are absolutely insane how many galaxies there are in here. This is nuts. It's absolutely crazy. Look, there's some bigger galaxies in here. M58, M89, M90, the Virgo galaxy. We're here at the eyes, and M88, M91. These are absolutely amazing. Now, the eyes here are part of Markarian's chain. As you can see, it starts right here. Bam, it goes right around like that. That's Markarian's chain. What a great object. Look at that Virgo galaxy. That's huge. I love it. All right. So that's where we're at. So if you have Stellarium, you can look on there and see all these amazing galaxies. It's absolutely nuts. That's why I said it is galaxy season. Is in full swing. Very, very cool. All right, let's get down to it here. It's a Tuesday night. It's 58. Our focus is still holding pretty good. I had to go adjust it a little bit because it was 62 when we started. Hopefully it won't go out of focus while we're doing this. And let's just get right into it. I already got Clyde pointing on the eyes. Let's do a gain. Let's do a gain of about 20. Let's see here. It says we're at 12 seconds. Let's go ahead and loop it at 12 seconds. I think that's. I kind of preset it before we got on. I got on here, but I think from doing it so many times, I think that's a pretty good. I think that's a pretty good starting point. Oh, ho ho ho! There we go. All right. There's the eyes. Let's see where our histogram is. Oh, it's way up. That's good. All right. Let's see how we can get the black background darker. Remember, we do that by bringing the black point right up to the bottom of the histogram on the left-hand side. We're around 55 on that. Wow, look at that! It's going to be amazing once we start stacking this. And here's our target. This is the eyes. It almost kind of looks like a face with eyes, doesn't it? You can see this light banding around here. We're going to see if we can pull this out. We're going to stack this, and then let's see if we can do a little high dynamic range on this to get this a little bit better. Let's throw a little sharpening in here. Let's do 80 sharpening. 80 out of 500. I think that's enough. Sometimes less is more. We're going to enable our stack, and we're going to see what happens here. I think it's going to be good. You know what? I don't know how warm it is in here. I really insulated this control room. It's small, and it's got a lot of insulation in it, and it is yeah, it's getting warm in here. It's only 57 outside, but as you can see behind me, I have 2 PCs in here now, and all the hot air that I exude, talking about nothing, is it's getting warm in here. So let's see. I'm gonna check the weather station. Let's see here. Oh, it's 82 in here. Oh my goodness. Here's the problem. The door's right there, and it's cool out there. But if I open that, the bugs are coming in. And I try to keep this place bug free. So I guess we're just going to have to be a little warm tonight. That's okay. We're not going to be out here all night. All right. We are at 0 miles per hour on our wind tonight. That is, that's nice. It's usually very windy out here. It's always windy out here. It's crazy. And we get these like microbursts that come through, and they're absolutely nuts. These little dust devils, like they look like little twisters, and they will just rip stuff up like crazy. All right, we're at 5 frames, I think. And let me see here. Let me look up, because I'm flying by the seat of my pants again. NGC, and we're at 44, 35. Let's see. The eyes galaxies. Of course, their picture's amazing. I don't know if we're going to get that picture, but I can see this little picture on here. It is amazing. The eyes galaxies. Let's see here. NGC 4435 and NGC 4438 are about 100,000 light years apart. Really? So here we are. I'm zooming in. My co-host is going to yell at me because I haven't been zoomed in. Right there is the eyes. Now, between here and here, they're saying that is 100,000 light years apart. It's absolutely mind-blowing. On our screen, it seems so close on our screen. It seems like they're literally like right next to each other. They are not. That is crazy. Okay, let's see here. Oh. Let's see here. This is across the Virgo galaxy, a cluster. And this is called Markarian's chain. Well, we just explained that this is part of Markarian's chain. Prominent in Markarian's chain are these 2 interacting galaxies. The eyes, NGC 4438, and then NGC 4435. They are 50 million. 50 with a 5 and a 0. Light years away. That is crazy. Oh my gosh, that's so far. That is nuts. Uh, yeah, that's crazy. Very cool. Let's see here. Some of this information is just, you know what? I can't even read it because it's beyond like, it's beyond me and beyond like, we're nerdy here, but this stuff is crazy. I can't even get into some of that stuff because it is so specific and how they figure out just how they figure out all these crazy facts about these things. I mean, how do we know that it's 50 million light years away? Uh, is it really 50 million light years away? You know what? After the first million, who's count? It's crazy, right? All right. Uh, but a very cool, very cool. All right, let's we've got a bunch of stacks on here. Let's because I'm too busy blabbing. It's too busy talking and learning about it. It's very cool. Let's take and do a little high dynamic range on NGC 4435, the eyes, also called Copeland's eyes. If you have stellarium, it will tell you it's Copeland's eyes. Very cool. All right, let's let this live high dynamic range. It's going to hopefully it will enlighten this background here a little bit more without overexposing the cores of the eyes, because we don't want our eyes to get very big. All right, let's see here. Up here, look at this. Look at these galaxies. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That's like one that's on like a side view. And then this here, I believe this is called Faust V051. And then this one right here, that this is called the Great Galactic Face. Absolutely unbelievable. And these have all little NGC numbers. And look, here's another galaxy here, right here. And then there's another galaxy right there. Let's see here. There's another galaxy here. And then I believe up in this corner. Oh yeah. Look at that galaxy. Where you at? Right here. Oh my goodness. Look at that galaxy there. That is crazy looking. And look, it's super clear. That is amazing. Unbelievable. And here's a galaxy. Here's a galaxy. Oh my goodness. Look at this galaxy right here. That looks absolutely cool. I don't know how far that one is away, but it's got to be. It's millions of light years. Craziness. And then down here at the bottom, look at this. Here's a galaxy here, and here's another galaxy, and here's another galaxy, and here's a galaxy, and here's a galaxy. Oh my goodness, there is a galaxy right there. Look at that one right there, and then here, and then there. So we live in the Milky Way galaxy. So we are like this little galaxy right here. This would be us in space if we were 50 million light years away looking at our galaxy. So we can't comprehend the size of space. It's absolutely unreal. Oh, look, we're starting to get some detail right here. Right there. Well, let's get this white point down here a little bit more. It's easy to let it stack. We're at 35 frames. We'll just keep letting it stack, and we'll move our white point slowly to try and pull a little bit more detail out of the eyes. Oh yes, the eyes have it. Very cool. So it's so hard to comprehend how big space is, and we are looking at the tiniest. The scope, I mean, it's just a little nub we're looking at of space. And as you can see, look at all the stars in this one little section. of sky. It's crazy, right? And there's like 1,000 stars in here, right? There's 1,000 suns, and with those suns, there's planets and things orbiting them, and I don't know what's orbiting them, uh, but that is crazy. It really makes you feel we are uh, we are so insignificant here. I mean, we are. It's amazing uh, that we are here, uh, and it is such a rare. I mean, it's one in trillions, right? That we're here. Um, but that's not to say there's something out there that doesn't have some type of life on. We would be not. I think we would be naive to think that out of all the millions and millions of light years away, all these thousands and millions of stars and trillions of stars there are, that there isn't some type of uh, sun out there with a planet with some type of life form on it, whether it be microbes or bugs or something like that. If you've seen Starship Troopers, totally plausible, right? Yes, totally plausible. So, oh, let's move this white point down here just a little bit more. So yes, we there is we are so minute in the vastness of space. Um, it's very humbling, and most people go about their daily lives. They think nothing of this. It is so cool. There's so much in the universe that we don't know, and it's so intriguing to learn all this. It's very cool. So if you can, um, get yourself some binoculars. Um, you could wait for our next telescope giveaway. I don't know when that's going to be though. Or you could go see Frank down at Tucson, Stellar Vision Astronomy. If you can't drive down there, call him. Say, Frank, Starbright Observatory said we need to get into astronomy because it's an amazing family event, and we can see stuff that you just can't see anywhere else. And other than the cost of our scope, we get to see it for free as long as the weather permits. It's amazing. Everybody will love it. Get your kids interested. Get your kids interested. I know when I was young, um, in the 70s, they had just had this space program. Um, I was into Estes rockets like nobody's business, building them, blowing them up, building them out of paper towel, you name it. I was building a rocket out of it, and I did it with my kids. We still have a bunch of the rockets. I think they're all dilapidated now. And then I got into it again when my kids got into it. And every time we go to the hobby store or something, I look at those rockets, and I really don't have the time to do it, but I absolutely love it. So if you ever need rocket software, go to Apogee and get their Rock Sim simulator. I got it. It's amazing. Build your own rockets online and fly them. All right, let's go down here a little bit more. Yeah, we're definitely getting some detail right through there. All right, and that is 300% zoomed in. Our focus still looks really good. Our stars are round and pinpoint. They're not looking funny. Usually when you start to get out of focus, we're still pretty good. This edge here starts to get really like red. And you can tell that we're starting to get out of focus, but right now we are okay. We don't have an electronic focuser. All we have is my eyes. They're not that good, so please forgive me if it's not perfect all the time. We got an amazing amount of viewers on the eclipse, and some very nice comments from some people who didn't know we were here, did a quick Google search and found us, and as unentertaining as we are, I think we made some people happy. So that makes me happy. All right, we like to get down to about this 150 mark on our live high dynamic range. That is something that everyone should look into doing, is live high dynamic range. It is an amazing way to stack your pictures. I'm sure you can do it with the Stacker, Auto Stacker, or PIP Stacker, or whatever it is. I really haven't used them too much. I've experimented with them. Um, they're a lot to learn. I mean, once you learn it, I'm sure it's super easy. Um, but this is the way we like to do it in Cam Sky software. It's amazing. It's easy. Rock Malin makes everything so easy. Makes us look like a rock star because we are definitely not. All right. We're at 63 frames, and we're going to go down just a little bit more. Pop 2 or 3 of these off here. It's going to be good. All right. Oh yeah, we're getting some nice detail right there. Look at that. It looks like eyes. It really does. I mean, a lot of these things don't look anything like they say. This to me, whoever named this is awesome, because they're not they're not out there they're not out there with some of their realm of thinking. So this looks really good. Wow, we're definitely getting some lighter areas through here. Sorry, I'm zooming in for my co-host, who's probably on her phone. Oh, I think she got a new TV for room, so hopefully she's got YouTube on in the room. Right. Oh, 31 minutes. This is an easy target, and we spent a lot of time on it, but that's okay, because there's a lot we're going to go look at here once we get this down to where we think it should be in our live high dynamic range. We're still looking really good. I'm going to check our guiding real quick. Oh, our guiding is good. We had a couple bigger corrections in there, but we're doing very well. There should be some hot pixels around here. Oh yeah, look. See, here's a hot pixel right here, and it is absolutely pinpoint. And we've been doing 12-second loops, 12 seconds times 72 frames. I don't know the math, but it's a lot. So, and we are, oh my goodness. We've been zoomed in here, and look what has happened right here. You know who that is, don't you? That's Elon. That guy, he just loves doing this to our live stacks. He just loves it. I think he waits around and he goes, hey, I think Starlight Starbright Observatory is streaming tonight. Let's get those satellites moving. That's okay. We love Elon. All right. I think that's pretty good. Let's take a picture. Let's take our snap. We'll take one snap and then 2 snaps. The first one we'll just leave alone. Let's see here. Look at these Look. I don't know what this one is up here, but that looks a pretty big Boss V, whatever it is. That's very cool. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that glow in the middle. It's almost red right there. That is amazing. And this beautiful little galaxy right here. Look at that. Oh, look at this galaxy. How gorgeous is that? That is absolutely amazing. And all these other little galaxies. I really can't get over how good. Where did it go? That galaxy looks right there. That is so cool. It almost looks like one of those weapons from the Blade. It's very cool. If you ever watch those movies are awesome. Wesley Snipes and those things are great. This was that was before Edward and Team Edward. my co-host loves those movies. The acting is so terrible. Oh my gosh, it's crazy how bad it is. But you know what? They love them, and that's all that matters. All right. So let's do. Let me switch over to our live processing screen here. All right. Let's see here. Let's do this real quick right here. See this right here? Is that like, you know what? Matt Harmston from the Mountain Campsite, he did like Dark Nebula one night on liveskies.org, which you got to go check out, liveskies.org. You got to check it out. They got some amazing people broadcasting on there. I know Rusty Carney broadcasts there a lot. His pictures are amazing. And Matt usually does too. But Matt did Dark Nebula one night. Oh my gosh, it must have been through his RASA telescope, but it was absolutely mind-blowing. It's nebula that's like black. So like you'll see all these stars through here, but there'll be this void of black in a certain, you know, geometrical shape, and you'll see that that's like a nebula, but it's black. Can't see through it. It's very cool. We should try and do some here. There's so much stuff we could do. I just don't have enough time to do it all. I could be out here 24 hours a day. Well, at least at night anyway, 12 hours. All right. So let's see here. Let's do our range. Oh, look at all the information we have in there. Look how big that histogram is right there. Let's bump this right up. We're going to go right to there. Click OK. Wow. Look at that. Look at that right through there. That's amazing. All right. So let's go to our, I'm not sure how much curve we're going to be able to do through this. I'm gonna see. We're gonna try here. It's going to be super easy to blow these things out. It's just the way it is. Let's see here. Yeah, see that? And it's easy to make them too small. Let's hit reset. I think, you know what? I'm not going to mess with the curve. I'm just going to leave it alone. We could probably put this in the GIMP. And if we put it in the GIMP, there is a black level line and then your white level line. But there is also a mid-range level where you can move the slider up and down after moving your black point and your white point. And then you can move that and it will, the middle slider will take your black level down without changing the rest of your picture. It's very easy to do. But maybe before I post it, maybe I'll do a little bit of that and see if I can't just bring a little bit more out of there. But this is, that's very good, right? I mean, that's amazing. So this is more representation of what you will get with the telescope. Granted, these objects are a little bit harder. Anytime you start getting over like a 9.5 or you start getting 10 or above, that means the images are smaller and not as bright, and they start to get more difficult to get. So let's see here. This looks really good though. This looks really good. I'm not happy about Elon being through there, but I mean, I'll live with it. I think if we let that stack long enough, I think as long as nothing else goes through, that will go away. Let's check. Yes, it's starting to go away. Although we are starting to get a little bit of vignetting. If you don't know what that is, as you can see, it looks black out here, and then in this big like sort of circular area, it's getting light. It gets like almost like a greenish haze to it. That's vignetting. We try not to do that because it looks kind of bad. We don't really have too much of it on this picture as we do with the other one because it's been stacking for quite a while. And you do get a little bit of that from using high dynamic range. It's just the nature of the beast, unfortunately. But this looks really good. There's definitely some dark detail right there. I bet you could really spend some time on this, and this would really pop. It will look really amazing. But I am super happy with this. There it is, NGC 4435, the eyes, and NGC 4438, they are a pair, and they are the eyes galaxy, and they are in, these are all part of Markarian's chain through here. A very, very cool set of galaxies, and these little ones over here are just like the icing on the cake. They are amazing. I love it. All right. Well, let's see here. I'm gonna leave that right there. All right, let's stop our stack here. We'll bring our sharpening down, and then we will bring our white point and then our black point back to where they're supposed to be. See here, and we will hit stop on our trigger mode. All right, and then we'll go back to video mode, and then they'll just disappear. Isn't that amazing? Absolutely unbelievable. All right, let's see. We've been on here about 40 minutes already, and it is Tuesday night. But I don't think we're gonna do. Anything else because you know what? I just wouldn't be doing. Some of the other galaxies justice if I spent very little time on them. And there's so many. I mean, look at this. There's just so many here. Yeah, if we don't spend time on them, we could. Look, here's the Lost Galaxy of Copeland. Look at this right here. Look, that's pretty bright. 9.73. That would be awesome to get. I bet you we can get pretty close to that. And here's the Lost Galaxy right there. 10.16. That's not too bad. Let's see. Oh yeah, and M49. Let's see what we got here. The Swelling Spiral Galaxy. Wow, 9.65. That's pretty bright. We could. Oh my gosh. It's very tempting to just go do another one, but like I said, it would take us a while to get that stacked up again, and we would be well over an hour because I would be so excited about doing it and seeing it. I would lose track of time, and I have to get up tomorrow. I hate it. This is a night owl sport, unfortunately, but it is only Tuesday. Hopefully it's going to stay super clear like this for the rest of the week. It's supposed to be getting warm. I think by mid-week it's supposed to be, oh my gosh, dare I say it, in the 90s already. Oh my gosh, summer's coming. Yeah, we have to. It's time for us here in Arizona. We are the exact opposite of like the rest of the country. Everybody waits till like fall and winter to be able to do everything, and or summer, excuse me. They wait for summer to do everything. Everything's open in the summer. Here, everything closes in the summer. You don't do anything in the summer. You put foil on your windows and you become a hermit because it's so hot. But fortunately, it really is only like 3 months, sometimes for about 3.5 months of ridiculous heat, and then the rest of the year is amazing. You hardly have to use air. You hardly have to use heat. It's absolutely beautiful all the time here, and it's sunny almost every day. You can't beat it. Can't beat it. Anyway, all right. Well, thank you for coming out. And on this Tuesday night, I know everybody's getting sleeping and going to work. We're out here at 9:30, spring ahead, and I know it's getting later in the East Coast, and so yes. But thank you for coming out and enjoying the eyes with us. What an amazing, cool galaxy in Markarian's chain, and I think that'll be it for the night. Thank you for coming out, and maybe we'll be out tomorrow night. I'm going to try and get out here as much as I can while the weather's good. There's so many galaxies to do. We just got to get out here and start doing them. Some of those ones I've showed you, I've never even tried to look at before. Just like the major ones. There's so many objects in our astrology folder, but they're all like, not the easy ones, but they're just, they're the more popular ones. I like to go after these other ones that most people don't even know is there, and it'll be great. It'll be fun. All right. Thank you for coming out. We'll try to be back tomorrow, or weather permitting. And from here, from Starbright Observatory, good night.